Good morning. A little cold. Florida style, grab a blanket, whatever you got on. It's that humidity, it's that moisture in there. It's like a water. Whew. You know, where it's dry and cold. It's cold, but it's not like lotion on the skin. Tell me that humidity, it's moisture in there. It's like looking little waters of droplets float in the air. And just whew. It's like a mist gun. It makes it cold. It's 33 degrees here, and it feels like minus 33. We're getting the dogs fed first. Can't open camera. What happened to the camera? Oh, push button. That helps. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I like that blue. It's cold. 33 degrees. Fixing that. Oh, she's ready. What had happened, Bobo? You wake up, you cold in the blanket? Alright, let's see what flavors we're gonna have today. This stuff it's pricey though. It lasts literally 2 days and it's gone. 8 packs, 2 dogs, 2 days. And that's feeding 2 times a day. 3 times a day is a human thing. It's more of a temptation thing if you think about it. Anytime our stomach hurts a little, feed the temptation. It teaches you to be weak, I think. But the comfort something as soon as you feel a little pain. Pretty much what hungry is. Because real hungry, you can feel that your stomach will hurt for about 3 days. After 3 days of stomach pain from being hungry, no food, you will start to lose that. You won't have, no more stomach ache. And you're back to normal. Good. Your body adjusted to have enough food and is now beginning eating its fat. And you're able to survive a few weeks tops off of that. 2 full weeks after. So 2 weeks and then 3 days. Yeah, so a few weeks. You can live a few weeks without food, and only the first few days of those few weeks without food, you'll feel hungry. So when people say their stomach is hungry, that's the beginning of a 2-week survival. You have 2 weeks to go before you can eat again and have to worry about surviving. So it's not like emergency that you have to eat immediately when you feel a little stomach pain. That's what I try to tell people. Like that's one of the training grounds of temptations and self-control. As first control how quick you respond to a stomach pain, aka hungry. These are a little small though. Roast beef, green beans, potatoes. Breakfast is going to be really good this morning, better than yesterday's chai seed and flaxseed one. Sachi likes the vegetables more. Where's the carrots? Eddie, you ready? Is you ready? Hold on. Come on, Bo Beeps. Hey, it's Florida. We grab a blanket and throw that thing around us. It's called wet cold. If you don't know what wet cold is, well, you're innocent because you don't know. Wet cold is like a squirt gun being on a mist, always in the air. We're a flat land. There's no mountains or hills or California or New York, whatever, North Carolina. There's no mountains for that steam. Like, you know, when you take a shower and the steam rises and it disappears the higher it goes. Well, Florida ain't got no high ground or flat land, and we're surrounded by a ratio of water per land water mass more than any other state. All three sides, not two sides, not one side, three sides. Flat land, covered with water, mix that with what? The highest UV, the highest heating sun. You're going to feel that sun annually at more UVs than any other state in the United States. All right? We've reached the level 11 and 12 before, which is like really hot, like Tahiti. So you take that hot sun, that's going to do what? Make steam rise from that water. That water and that steam now is rising, turns to fog. That fog goes where? Usually it climbs a mountain, disappears. Now in Florida ain't no mountains. Boom, you're hit with it. So that nice cold spray, mist, dew point, yeah. Versace. What had happened, Poom Pooties? Hey, Poom Pootians. And my little Poom Pootians. There's your Poom Pooties. Yeah. You look so pretty. You was a good boy. Oh yeah, you was handsome. You know handsomes. Come on, Bubbas. Make the hold it hand feed. Thank you. Sometimes he won't eat if he's jealous. Good boy, Lusty. Here, I'll feed you same time, guys. That way nobody's jealous. Is that it? Yes, that's it. What's on the menu for them is roast beef and chicken. Green beans, carrots, potatoes. No gravy. You think the government cares about the Americans' foods? What do you think they do with our dogs' foods? I'm telling you, throw a bunch. I don't even want to go into it. Most people don't even care what's on the back of the label. They might look for one or two things and skip over the other 30 ingredients. Straight poison. Something's telling me to let somebody know, since someone's watching, stay away from Lipton tea. Those are the worst tea you can drink. Tea bags, whatever. Get your tea from like English tea companies. Americans allow a lot of things in their tea bags that shouldn't be in there. They're pretty much poison. That are poison, yeah. Especially when they're heated up. That English companies don't have. Thank you guys for eating your foodies. She likes to rob. When she finished, she's gonna go rob her him. But he lets her. Wait, no. Let him eat a little more. Here. Thank you guys for eating your food every day. Thank you for passing out. Thank you for pee outside. Thank you for taking a shower. Thank you for good boy to girls. Thank you for everything. Thank you for I can trust you with the door open. You can go outside by yourselves and come back by yourselves. You guys is amazing. Click that subscribe for me, please, folks. This is Adia from Princess Adia, Lord of the Rings. And this is Sachi, which means lucky in Portuguese. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, here's little pooty tooty tooties. Come on, put. Hey. Now he'll stand there. He'll wait for his treat. You protest, Nun? Yeah, good boy. Thank you for eating your food, guys. Sorry, Daddy, late this morning. It's cold. Yeah. We had to go over our contract and estimate yesterday, all the numbers. Daddy fell asleep early. almost, I got the job. I just gotta make the contract a little more. There's a few details and over some revisions I have to do on the contract, but it's almost closed. Let me check the chat. I think I saw it going off a little bit. Can't open camera. Yeah, I hear you. What's up? Omer? How you say that? Is that even, how do you pronounce that? Murcielago, or what's his name? Mar-a-Lago. How you say your name? Murcielago. I don't know. Alright. Is that random letters or is that a name? Are you a child? Because you keep writing the word God twice? Are you getting impatient? I don't know. I don't know who that guy is, but I don't want that chat being in my future video, so we're going to just remove that comment. Yeah. If I got 0 comments, I don't care. I'd rather have 0 than a bunch of troll comments. Don't bother me at all. Never let another person's words or anything control the outcome of your day. Because in a way, you let them win it because they're expecting that reaction. You know what I mean? But the only reason I delete it is because I don't want other people's day be infected that read it. However that may be. Parents don't keep their children in check as much as they used to. Now you got the whole era of sexual kids, which is a new thing. That's a new thing this generation's trying to do. That's never been done that I can read in history. Of sexualizing little kids in America and telling them to... You don't even feel arousal until you're a teenager. So it's like, why are you trying to talk a kid into cutting off their body parts and all of that and thinking about sex? Why would you even want to sexualize a kid's mind? They don't need to think about that until they're finished with school first. You know, most people can't even have a boyfriend or girlfriend until they're teenagers. 16, 18, 20, 20. So it's like people trying to talk to elementary school and middle schoolers. And yeah. It's like it's like a certain government forgets that God exists and think that they have to, yeah, check. They think they need to check everything, and they don't. But I'm telling you, the greatest history book of all is the Bible. I'm trying to tell you. You go back to Egypt, Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah, a bunch of places in Israel. You know, the messages she gave to Jeremiah, the kings that he wiped out, you know, Nebuchadnezzar, Zedekiah. But, yeah, that was us feeding the dogs this morning. Just so you see a little daily schedule. Goes a long way. For me and for them. And maybe for y'all too, if anyone's affected by it. It's a good thing to do. Your dogs, you want to have perfectly clean carpets, train with dogs and not have to worry about pee. And 10 years past, nothing. Like literally, these pads are all around my house, but I've literally piled them on top of each other because they start getting old and wrinkly and I just throw them away and put new ones. Not because they've been used. They're never used. I wouldn't be upset if they did. I'd be like, oh, good boy, thank you for using your pad. But I'm definitely humble enough to accept that, but they don't. They learn to acknowledge the schedule, and they have hope of, okay, he feeds me this time, takes me out shortly after. So you feed your dog, like small dogs, after you feed them, usually within 20 to 40 minutes. I like to wait a good 40 just to make sure. But within 20 minutes, they can go number 1 and number 2 after you feed them. So, if you don't, those dogs most people will take their dog out before they eat, but it's okay to do that. But you want to make sure you take him out after, and at least within an hour after he eats. And little dogs get tired within 20 minutes of walking or playing. So I push them in the stroller, as you see, until I get to where I want them to go, and then I'll let them play there and take them out. And off the leash, yes. But they're not big dogs, they're not dangerous, and people are like, oh, what about your dog's safety? You're not worried about another dog? I am the other dog, trust me. They should be worried about me. It's okay. I try to tell people, you're not worried about a dog attacking? My dog stays right here by me, and just as close as a leash. And the dog feels more comfortable without it, for sure. My dog won't use the bathroom with the leash on. It will, but he likes his space. He likes to go out 20 yards away and then use the bathroom. I have to go and chase him down and pick it up. It's the right thing to do, that's why. Not because someone's looking. But someone is always looking. Him. He only interferes when you start doing real bad stuff. He'll let you live your life. It says, do not be jealous of the people that have a good life that don't believe in God. Because who shall show them what comes after this life? To let them instead enjoy what they have here. They don't go, don't make them. There's evil and good people exist. There's no way to have 1,000%. Everyone's an angel. No, there's evil and good. That's apparently there's more evil than good. Yeah. Quality over quantity. Quality's up there. But yeah, click that subscribe. I'm gonna go. I gotta get to cooking. I'm gonna show you the new bread I got though. Look at that one. I've eaten it before, but it's been a long time. I forgot what it tastes like. 4 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber, all omega-3, and is it enriched grain? Enriched grain. Throw that stuff in the trash. We should have a lawsuit against any enrichment grain bread that's still producing that stuff to the day. But whole grain. That's what you want. Organic grain, whole grain, quinoa grain, rice grain. You want to see anything except the word enriched. If you see enriched, take that thing, throw it as far in the trash as you can. And they're usually nice and just will put enriched, but it's actually bleached enriched grain. So it's actually both of those things. Bleach is a chemical, enrichment is a chemical. The enrichment process is where they are re-enriching it with new nutrients because their process to keep this from spoiling is removing the wheat germ, the germ from the wheat. They little tiny microscope, they remove the wheat germ, replace it with synthetic germ. Synthetic germ equals no more spoiling. The FDA says, well, we think it's not going to spoil, but you killed all the nutrients because the chemicals. Can you please put the nutrients back in, synthetic versions? And the company's like, yeah, we'll put some synthetic nutrients back in, powdered chemical versions that your body does not break down well. GNC, all those vitamin plates, I'm telling you, it's all synthetic chemical. To turn something into powder and mush, it's not old way with the medicine bowl and chopping it up, nah. They're using acidics and stuff like that to break it down, bleach and types of fuel. Oh, it's crazy. But it leaves behind traces of things that is really poisonous in your body, leads to weight gain, brain fog, death of a lot of body parts, a lot of disease and illnesses, and then your overall feeling and overall wealth. So if you feel like crap, you will start to... If you're eating crap, you definitely will feel like crap. If you eat good, you will feel good. Number one, it's already a start. If it's so hard, well, yeah, about right here. Throw that soda in the trash and go to water. Stop searching for comfort everywhere in your life. I need comfort for taste. I need comfort for when I'm hungry. I gotta eat as soon as I feel it, even though I can survive 2 weeks with no food. You know what I mean? Someone needs comfort for everything. They just... As soon as the pain starts, they quit. As soon as the push-ups start getting hard and it starts burning, they quit. As soon as the problem starts too much to think about, change the thought to something more easy. Cartoons, Yes, life is supposed to be hard. That's the essence of it. It's a test. Life is a test. And the designer who made the test has even made it where he's here with this invisible. He doesn't want to just show it because then it'll be easy. The test, the teacher isn't going to give us the answers, but it's in the book. The same as you read a book and study a test, the Lord's will for your life, my life, is in that book. And it's the reason it's the biggest religion in the world. And some of those smartest, the wealthiest people in the world realize that that's the true meaning. It's to get to know the Creator. It's the same as being born, but not recognizing your parents. That cycle, the Creator made that cycle for us to witness, for it to plant the seed, for us all to look up, be like, where's God? There's a Creator. He made us in His image that we can create also. Heck, even little wasps are brilliant little designers. But, yeah, and everything has the ability to love, as you'll see when I go out and I feed the animals all the time. running into random whatever birds, animals, otters, squirrels would just jump up and yeah. Yeah, you can have a bad perception or a good perception. But if life's knocking you down, keep getting back up. That's the whole method of it. Alright, I gotta get to cooking. French toast. What else am I making? Hash brown, French toast, more oranges. Same thing, just a little more. I'm gonna put some more chia seeds and flax seeds. That's what I put yesterday. 2 teaspoons of chia seeds and 2 teaspoons of flaxseed meal, organic and organic, inside the oatmeal, inside the not oatmeal, French toast batter. Got some good Parmesan. It comes in these little, you know, like the squares. Oh, this stuff is good. So that's what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. I'm gonna make mini slider hamburgers, but I'm gonna take this cheese because it's perfect size of a slider burger, and I'm gonna cut it in half. So each one of these squares will be 2 slices of cheese for mini sliders. All right, so check that out. So that's how do you say that? Bielgioso, whatever that B word is. Bellagio. That's a lot of yo. That's a lot of yo-yos. Hold on. And then, where are we at? And then this one I'm gonna make for the hamburger. That's for tonight. It's gonna be a blend of not just beef, so it's gonna be chuck beef and brisket. That brisket gives that flavor to that beef. And then for the bread, I'm gonna do mini waffle sliders. But yeah, that's my French toast this morning. Dave's Killer Bread. Alright, y'all have a great day. Any questions, comment, message. If there isn't a question I won't answer. Yes, even you trolls, if you have a question. If it's a stupid question, you'll get a stupid answer. But if you got a genuine question, then I'll give you a genuine answer. A stupid question is the question that you already know the answer to, that you're just tricking someone else to see if their answer is different, pretending you don't know. So that's, some people say there is no such thing as a stupid question. I'm like, yeah, there is. If you already know the answer, the 1 + 1 is 2, and you go asking, hey, what's 1 + 1? Just to hear someone else say 2, then yeah. But yeah, that's the only kind I really don't answer. But if you got a question, yeah, ask me. Let me know in the chat, in the comments, of anything with health, food, faith. I'll tell you, the mistakes from the past is the wisdom of the future, so learn from others. I'm from Orlando, Florida. O-Town down. 407. That's me there. Call or text anytime. Thanks for the light, guys. I gotta get cooking. I'm hungry. See you. Make it with Mike.